Okay, here we go. The Samsung dryer, the model number is there. Anyhow, you turn it on, you hit, I have it on time dry, you hit start, the drying icon is blinking, there's that odd hourglass, and the time is dropping down. It was at 20 minutes, now it's at 19 minutes. It won't make it to zero, it'll shut itself off. I'm not sure what's wrong with it. I'm going to start tearing into it, but that's what the screen is doing. Okay, I'm up on top. I got the lid off, and as you can see, my hand here is pulling on the belt. Even though it's not coming up, I suspect this is going to be the problem. I'll keep on ripping crap apart. Okay, the next thing you're going to want to do is get back behind the dryer and take out the vent, the rear vent. You have to take off the little snorkel thing. Then there'll be a screw there and a screw there, and it just lifts right out. That's what it looks like when it comes out. So after that, then you look in here, and I can obviously see the belt is not around the pulley. So maybe somehow it just jumped off the pulley. And if you look closely, I'm going to try to point it out. This switch here. Oh, I unplugged the dryer, by the way. This switch, see how that is activating a switch? That's telling your dryer not to run. So that's why we're not running. So there's a problem. I'm hoping I can just put that belt on and call it done without having to buy a new belt. Well, I have some bad news. So I think you can see that idler pole. There's the idler pulley, and you can see it's broken. So I have a bad idler pulley here. I have to get that figured out how to buy that. Okay, the new part came in today, and it's an original Samsung part. At least I paid to have it be original. I paid about $68 with shipping. I think it was Appliance Pro maybe. But I wanted to get the real OEM. You could get this, I saw on Amazon, for as cheap as $10, but there were so many weird reviews about it, I was afraid of it. So anyway, here's the old one. It's obviously completely torn up, and it's odd that that hole looks a little bigger, actually. Anyway, so a slight difference in the newer part. This is probably our washer or dryer is probably about 4 or 5 years old at least, and hopefully this one's a little better. It looks, sorry about the camera work. It looks about the same width and everything. You can see the other one blown up. Anyway, I'll put it on and we'll see what happens. Okay, going to put them on, I did notice a slight difference. Here's the factory screw that came with it. And the OEM, hopefully, I'm not certain which one I'm going to use, but they're obviously different. This piece in the bottom is a little wider diameter, and this is a hair longer. I think I'm going to go with the factory one. Okay, so here's how you do the idler pulley putting on. So I put on this lower spring first, and then the upper spring. It was much easier that way. And then so here's the idler pulley. It goes around, but then you can sort of see it tucks back. Remember, I'm looking at it from the rear of the dryer. Then it tucks back around here, holding this up. So now this switch, this off switch, is not depressed, and I'm thinking that was the issue right there. So you get, and I'm going to go up on top and make sure this belt is lined up. I'm using the same old belt, and you want to make sure that the rib side is touching the drum, facing up. So you want your ribs touching the drum. And I'm going to turn it on, and I'm hoping it works. Okay, here goes. And remember in the beginning of the video, I explained, or hope I explained, if you power up and you put it on time dry and you hit start, and it would, the machine wouldn't work, but the timer would go down. That is what was wrong with this machine. Let's see what we got. There she goes. Okay. Yep. So it's shooting hot air. It's spinning around in there. Let's kind of put this back on when she's good. Okay, so I took this wheel. This is the old one. And I don't know if you recall, but it had like a triangle bracket slash holding pin on the top here. And I snapped that off. It snaps, so it'll snap off when you go to take it off. But it slides, you know, I think you could get away with just ordering this pulley piece. It's got to be a lot cheaper than $68. You know, the bracket's fine. It's made out of steel, and you might be able to get away with this. I would only order this piece if indeed it came with this, which holds it on. You know, mine I just broke, but it looks something like that. It fits in, I don't know if you can see that little groove there. There's a little cotter pin, not cotter pin, but retaining clip groove right in there that's not focusing. But you might be able to get away with just getting this piece. Alright, take care. Okay, getting the pipe back in, the hot air pipe, was harder than expected. It was easy to come out, but so what I had to do is, this is the pipe here where the screwdriver is, and this is the outlet. I came in right in here through the back side, and all you have to do is break this one right there, and it slides off the pipe. And that way you can pull this off. There is a small screw right there that you take out, and then you are just holding the pipe and you slide the pipe in. Now I got to get this back on and then that back on last, and it should work without having to take the whole front of the dryer off. So I'll keep you updated. Okay, that worked in getting the pipe out. As you can see here, you have to get these two bottom tabs in. You're going to want this screw in, but before that you're going to want that screw in. So then you look down the pipe and make sure you're connected. I'm going to turn it on one last time to make sure, and then I'm going to try to get this piece back on. Remember, it says here to dryer, and hopefully that just clicks on and I'm done.